Behind the filters, the hidden side of Snapchat. Snapchat, the app that promises fun, fleeting moments and vanishing messages. But behind those playful filters and disappearing snaps lurks a world of hidden dangers that most users never see coming. In this video, we'll talk in depth about what some of these dangers are and might even show you things you wish were not true. We go straight to the story of Emma, an unsuspecting young woman whose journey into the world of Snapchat turned into a harrowing experience she never saw coming. As we unravel her tale, you'll discover not just the dangers she faced, but the insidious tactics used by those who prey on vulnerability. Case study: A victim's tale. How a young woman fell prey to exploitation on Snapchat. Emma was like any other young woman, thrilled to dive into the world of social media. After receiving her first smartphone in middle school, she was finally allowed to join Snapchat just before her 18th birthday. The platform seemed perfect for staying connected with friends and sharing moments in real time. Emma's excitement was palpable as she explored the app's playful filters and disappearing messages. However, what started as an innocent endeavor quickly turned into a harrowing ordeal. Emma's initial joy soon gave way to confusion as she received friend requests from strangers. At first, the attention was flattering. It felt good to be noticed and included. But as these interactions grew more frequent, they also became more invasive. One particular user, who initially appeared friendly and engaging, began to dominate her chat. They showered her with compliments and seemed genuinely interested in her life. Emma felt special, basking in the positive reinforcement that came from someone who seemed to care. This newfound friend gradually began to manipulate Emma, pushing boundaries and exploiting her trust. They coaxed personal information out of her under the guise of concern and shared interests. Emma found herself revealing things she wouldn't normally share, all while thinking she'd found a genuine friend. The user was cunning, knowing precisely how to exploit her vulnerabilities by appearing supportive and understanding. The interactions escalated when this individual requested photos of a more intimate nature. Emma, feeling pressure to maintain the friendship and fearing rejection, reluctantly complied. She sent the photos, believing in the safety promised by Snapchat's disappearing messages feature. To her horror, these images were saved using third-party apps and then used to blackmail her. The predator demanded more explicit content and money, threatening to release the images to her friends and family if she refused. Emma's mental state rapidly deteriorated. The constant fear of exposure made her anxious and paranoid. She withdrew from her usual activities and avoided friends, consumed by the dread of her secret being revealed. Sleep eluded her, and her academic performance plummeted. The stress manifested in severe panic attacks, making it hard for her to focus on anything else. Her joy and enthusiasm for life were replaced by a relentless cycle of fear and shame. Feeling isolated and helpless, Emma finally confided in her parents. Though terrified of their reaction, she could no longer bear the burden alone. Her parents were devastated but supportive, immediately taking steps to address the situation. They contacted law enforcement and sought help from a cybersecurity expert to track down the predator. The process was grueling, requiring Emma to relive her trauma through interviews and investigations. Rebuilding her life was a slow and painful process. Emma attended therapy sessions regularly, confronting the emotional turmoil that had taken root during her exploitation. She grappled with feelings of guilt and shame, though logically she knew the fault lay with her predator. Therapy helped her understand that she was a victim of manipulation and coercion, not a willing participant in her exploitation. Her journey toward healing involved learning to forgive herself and reclaim her sense of self-worth. The aftermath of Emma's experience highlighted critical vulnerabilities in platforms like Snapchat. Predators exploited features designed for fun and convenience to their advantage. Emma's story underscored the importance of vigilance and education about online safety. Users, especially young ones, need to be aware of the potential dangers lurking behind seemingly benign interactions. It's crucial to understand that anonymity on the internet can embolden predators, making it easier for them to hide their true intentions. Emma eventually became an advocate for digital safety, sharing her story to raise awareness about the risks associated with social media platforms. Her goal was to educate others so they could avoid the same pitfalls she encountered. Speaking at schools and community centers, she stressed the importance of setting strict privacy settings, recognizing red flags in online interactions, and never hesitating to seek help when something feels wrong. Her advocacy work also led to collaborations with cybersecurity experts and mental health professionals. Together, they developed educational programs aimed at teaching young people how to navigate social media responsibly. These programs emphasize the importance of critical thinking and the need to question the motives behind unexpected attention from strangers online. Emma's efforts helped many young individuals recognize and escape potentially dangerous situations before they could escalate. The mechanics of disappearing messages. Why privacy isn't guaranteed. Snapchat revolutionized the way we communicate by promising a seemingly perfect blend of fun and privacy through its disappearing messages feature. The platform's allure comes from the enticing claim that photos and videos, or snaps, sent through the app vanish forever after a set period. Users felt an unprecedented level of freedom, believing their shared moments would leave no digital footprint. However, a closer examination reveals a much less secure reality. Understanding Snapchat's features is crucial to grasping the inherent fallacies in its privacy claims. At first glance, the idea of disappearing messages seems foolproof. Users can send snaps with a timer, giving recipients a few seconds to view them before they supposedly disappear. This promises spontaneity without repercussions, making users believe their fleeting memories are safe from prying eyes. What many don't realize, however, is that these messages can still be screenshotted, recorded, or stored by various means. Despite Snapchat notifying users when a screenshot is taken, methods to bypass this alert exist. Recipients can use alternative devices to take pictures or record what appears on their screen. Furthermore, third-party applications designed to circumvent Snapchat's built-in protections proliferate. These apps allow users to save snaps without notifying the sender, thus undermining the core premise of Snapchat's privacy promise. Such apps have been downloaded millions of times, revealing a widespread exploitation of this loophole. Experiments conducted by cybersecurity experts show just how easily sent messages can be tracked or saved. For instance, some experiments demonstrated that data packets could be intercepted during transmission, allowing external parties to capture snaps. Other tests revealed that connecting a device to a computer could access unencrypted video files stored outside the app sandbox, contrary to Snapchat's assertions about their deletion. Real-world case studies further highlight the precariousness of trusting Snapchat's privacy claims. One notable example is the Federal Trade Commission, or FTC, settlement with Snapchat in 2014. According to the FTC, Snapchat misled consumers by claiming snaps disappeared forever, while simple methods to save them indefinitely existed. The complaint detailed that despite warnings from security researchers about such vulnerabilities, Snapchat continued to assure users of their control over snap visibility duration. Additionally, Snapchat's failure to secure its Find Friends feature led to a security breach exposing 4.6 million usernames and phone numbers. Another significant expose came from the Maryland Attorney General, who accused Snapchat of collecting personal data without user consent and failing to inform users adequately about how their snaps could be preserved. These privacy breaches not only exposed sensitive information but also shattered user trust, highlighting the disparity between Snapchat's marketing rhetoric and operational reality. To appreciate the full extent of these issues, consider the chaos that ensued for individuals whose personal snaps were leaked. Instances of private images being circulated widely online, often without the knowledge or permission of the original sender, have been well documented. In one high-profile incident, hackers accessed numerous Snapchat accounts, leading to the public dissemination of intimate photos. Victims faced severe emotional distress and reputational damage, illustrating the dire consequences of misplaced trust in Snapchat's privacy assurances. Against this backdrop of vulnerability, it becomes evident that relying solely on Snapchat's disappearing message feature is perilous. This realization underscores the necessity for users to be vigilant and proactive, recognizing that any content shared online, regardless of platform assurances, can potentially be saved or distributed by recipients is a critical step towards more informed and cautious digital behavior. Based on these insights, it's crucial to adopt guidelines to better protect oneself while using Snapchat. First and foremost, always assume that anything shared on the platform can be saved. Avoid sending anything you wouldn't want to become public. Use Snapchat's privacy settings to limit who can see your snaps and stories. Regularly review and update these settings to ensure maximum protection. Furthermore, be mindful of third-party apps and avoid logging into Snapchat through these applications, as they pose significant security risks. Cyberbullying on Snapchat. Analysis of how it's done and its impact. Cyberbullying on Snapchat is a growing issue that affects many users, particularly teenagers and young adults. This subpoint aims to analyze the phenomenon of cyberbullying on Snapchat, highlighting its prevalence and detrimental effects on users. Cyberbullying on social media platforms has become a significant concern in recent years. According to research, Snapchat is one of the top platforms where cyberbullying occurs. In fact, 69% of kids on Snapchat have reported experiencing some form of cyberbullying. This statistic alone underscores the alarming prevalence of cyberbullying on this platform. The number of reported cases has been rising, especially among teenagers and young adults. For instance, a study found that 21% of parents claimed their children had been cyberbullied, with 56% of these incidents occurring from January to July 2020, a period coinciding with increased online activity due to COVID-19 lockdowns. Snapchat's features may inadvertently facilitate bullying rather than prevent it. One of the most notable aspects of Snapchat is its disappearing messages. While this feature is intended to promote privacy, it can also be used maliciously. Bullies may send harmful messages or images without fear of them being permanently recorded. Additionally, the anonymity factor on Snapchat can embolden bullies. Users can create fake accounts to harass others without revealing their identities. The lack of accountability contributes to a sense of impunity among bullies. Another feature that plays a role in facilitating cyberbullying is the Stories function, where users can post images or videos visible to all their followers for 24 hours. Unfortunately, these stories can be screenshotted or recorded before they disappear, allowing bullies to capture and redistribute embarrassing content. The ephemeral nature of Snapchat content provides a false sense of security, making users think their posts are safe, when in reality, they can be saved and misused. Victim narratives provide a more personal understanding of the impact of cyberbullying on Snapchat. Many individuals have shared their painful experiences, revealing the emotional toll cyberbullying takes. One such story involves a teenager named Sarah, who received a series of hurtful messages criticizing her appearance. These messages were sent anonymously and kept disappearing, making it difficult for her to prove what was happening. The constant harassment led Sarah to feel isolated and anxious, deeply affecting her self-esteem. Another narrative is that of a young adult named Jake, who was targeted through Snapchat stories. A bully took advantage of the temporary nature of these stories to post humiliating videos of Jake during a vulnerable moment at a party. While the posts disappeared after 24 hours, the damage was already done, with multiple people having seen and talked about the videos. Jake felt embarrassed and betrayed by those he thought were his friends. His experience highlights how Snapchat's features can amplify the harm done by cyberbullying. To tackle cyberbullying effectively, it's vital to recognize and address the issues associated with Snapchat's design. Experts recommend several measures to minimize the risk of cyberbullying. Firstly, educating users about the potential risks associated with Snapchat's features and promoting responsible use can make a significant difference. Parents, educators, and the app itself should emphasize the importance of thinking carefully before sharing any content that could be potentially harmful or embarrassing. Secondly, Snapchat could improve its reporting and blocking tools. Currently, users can report inappropriate content or block bullies, but these mechanisms could be made more user-friendly and effective. Implementing a quicker response system to handle reports of harassment could help mitigate the impact on victims. Additionally, providing clearer guidelines on what constitutes cyberbullying and how to avoid participating in it would serve as a preventative measure. For those who fall victim to cyberbullying, there are steps that can be taken to manage the situation. Keeping evidence of the bullying, such as screenshots of messages, can help when reporting the behavior to Snapchat or other authorities. Blocking the bully and limiting interactions can provide immediate relief. It's also crucial to talk to someone trusted about the experience, whether it be a friend, family member, or mental health professional. This support can help mitigate the feelings of isolation and anxiety that often accompany cyberbullying. Exploitation Tactics. How predators use Snapchat to target vulnerable individuals. Predators have developed sophisticated methods to exploit vulnerabilities on Snapchat, making it a hotspot for predatory behavior. Understanding these tactics is crucial for recognizing and combating this danger. Predators often initiate contact by identifying potential victims through various features on the app, such as Quick Add, which suggests friends of friends. This feature, although intended to help users connect with friends, can expose young users to strangers and predators. Once initial contact is made, predators employ techniques to build trust gradually. They often start by portraying themselves as friendly peers, engaging in seemingly innocent conversations that include flattery and compliments to gain their target's confidence. These predators are adept at identifying insecurities and exploiting them, creating a sense of dependency and emotional connection. By presenting themselves as understanding and supportive friends, they lower the victim's defenses, making them more susceptible to manipulation. Anonymity plays a significant role in enabling these predatory behaviors. The nature of Snapchat allows users to communicate without revealing much personal information, emboldening predators who feel shielded from identification and accountability. This anonymity fosters a false sense of security among victims who may believe they are conversing with someone genuine. As a result, they might share personal details or engage in risky behaviors they would otherwise avoid. Manipulation patterns observed on Snapchat typically escalate over time, starting from benign interactions and leading to more explicit content and demands. Predators often normalize the sharing of personal photos and videos, gradually pushing boundaries until the victims feel trapped. This process can include coercion and threats, where the predator uses shared content to blackmail the victim into complying with further demands. The disappearing message feature of Snapchat exacerbates this issue by allowing predators to carry out these manipulations without leaving evidence. Parents and guardians play a vital role in safeguarding minors from online predators. One effective strategy is maintaining open communication with children about their online activities. Encouraging kids to share their experiences and concerns can help identify red flags early. Additionally, educating children about the dangers of interacting with strangers online and the importance of privacy can empower them to make safer choices. Implementing parental controls and monitoring apps can provide an added layer of protection, allowing parents to supervise their children's interactions on Snapchat. Education is a powerful tool in preventing exploitation. Schools and community organizations should incorporate digital safety programs that teach children about the risks associated with social media and how to recognize predatory behavior. These programs can also provide resources for reporting suspicious activity and seeking help if they find themselves in compromising situations. By raising awareness and equipping young users with knowledge, we can create a safer digital environment. Expert insights emphasize the importance of proactive measures and shielding minors from online predators. Cybersecurity professionals and law enforcement agencies recommend regular updates on privacy settings and staying informed about new features and potential risks on platforms like Snapchat. Collaboration between tech companies, cybersecurity experts, and law enforcement is essential to develop robust safeguards and promptly address any emerging threats. Furthermore, creating a support system for victims is crucial. Providing access to counseling and legal assistance can help those affected by online exploitation recover and seek justice. Encouraging victims to come forward without fear of judgment or retaliation is key to breaking the cycle of abuse and ensuring predators face consequences for their actions. Building awareness and education around the issue of online exploitation can significantly reduce its prevalence. Public campaigns and initiatives aimed at informing both parents and children about the dangers of predatory behavior on Snapchat can contribute to a more vigilant and informed community. Promoting responsible online behavior and fostering a culture of digital safety can create an environment where young users feel protected and aware of the risks. Safety measures. Practical tips for protecting yourself and your loved ones on Snapchat. Navigating the digital world, specifically the sprawling landscape of social media, requires a balanced mix of savvy and caution. Snapchat is no exception. This subpoint aims to arm viewers with actionable strategies to enhance their online safety, making sure that both they and their loved ones can navigate Snapchat responsibly. From configuring privacy settings to identifying potential risks, every detail counts in creating a safer online experience. Setting privacy controls. One of the most effective ways to safeguard your Snapchat account is by setting up strong privacy controls. Many users are unaware of the robust options available to them, making this an essential first step. To begin, you should enable two-factor authentication, which adds an extra layer of security to your account. This feature ensures that even if someone gets hold of your password, they still won't be able to access your account without a verification code sent to your phone. To enable this, go to your profile, settings, then tap the button beside SMS verification. Snapchat will guide you through the setup process. Alternatively, you can use third-party apps like Google Authenticator for this purpose. Next, control who can contact you on Snapchat. By default, anyone can add you as a friend and send you snaps, but you can change this to friends only. To do this, go to your profile, settings, who can, contact me, and set it to my friends. This simple adjustment significantly reduces the risk of unwanted interactions. Another crucial aspect is controlling who can view your story. You don't need your life's moments accessible to everyone. You can tailor this by going to your profile, settings, who can, view my story, and selecting either my friends, custom, or only me. This allows you to choose specific people who can see your posts, enhancing your privacy. Also, consider enabling the Ghost Mode feature to hide your location from all your contacts. Snapchat has a map feature that shows your real-time location to friends. While this can be fun, it's also a privacy concern. To turn on Ghost Mode, open the Snap map by pinching the camera screen and tapping the gear icon in the top right corner. Then switch on Ghost Mode. Lastly, you should regularly review and update these settings. Social media platforms frequently roll out updates, sometimes resetting or introducing new privacy features. Make it a habit to revisit these settings periodically to ensure everything is configured to your liking. Recognizing red flags. Even with robust privacy settings, it's important to stay vigilant about potential threats on Snapchat. Being able to recognize suspicious behaviors and interactions can act as an additional line of defense. One red flag is receiving friend requests from unknown users. Snapchat's design makes it easy to receive requests from random individuals. Even if your settings restrict who can contact you, strangers may still find ways to reach out. If you get such requests, inspect the profile before accepting. Check for mutual friends and scrutinize their content. If something feels off, it's better to block or ignore the request. To do this, tap the profile picture/Bitmoji icon of the user, go to the three dots in the top right corner, and select Block, Report, or Ignore Friend Request. Another indicator of potential trouble is receiving unsolicited messages or links. Unwanted links could lead to phishing attempts or malicious sites. Always be cautious about clicking unknown links, even if they come from accounts that seem familiar. If a message seems strange or inappropriate, report it immediately using Snapchat's reporting feature. Pay attention to screenshot notifications as well. Snapchat alerts you if someone screenshots your snap. While it's usually harmless when done by close friends, it's worth noting. A screenshot can be shared beyond your intended audience and used in ways you didn't anticipate. If you receive such notifications, reassess what you share and with whom. Additionally, trust your instincts. If any interaction on Snapchat makes you uncomfortable, it's essential to act quickly. Block or report the user and inform a trusted individual about the situation. For younger users, parents should create an open environment where children feel comfortable discussing these concerns. Using tools like Snapchat's Family Center can help monitor interactions and provide additional oversight. Creating an atmosphere of open communication is also pivotal. Families should discuss what constitutes appropriate online behavior and the importance of safeguarding personal information. Encouraging young users to speak up when they encounter unsettling experiences can prevent minor issues from escalating into significant problems. Final thoughts. In this video, we've delved into the dark side of Snapchat, exploring how its features can be manipulated by predators and bullies to cause significant harm. Emma's story serves as a stark reminder of the real-life consequences that arise when young people fall victim to online exploitation. Her journey from excitement to terror highlights the importance of vigilance and education about the potential dangers lurking on social media platforms. We uncovered various tactics used by predators, such as manipulating trust and exploiting vulnerabilities, which underscore the critical need for users to understand and recognize these red flags. Our examination also shed light on Snapchat's disappearing messages feature, revealing that it doesn't guarantee privacy as many believe. Through expert analysis and case studies, we saw how easily snaps can be saved and misused. This video emphasizes the necessity for robust privacy settings and cautious online behavior. By fostering open communication, educating about digital safety, and staying informed about platform risks, users can better protect themselves and their loved ones. As Emma's advocacy work shows, spreading awareness and knowledge is key to creating a safer online community for everyone.